The Senate now gearing up to vote on a resolution limiting President Trump's war powers against Iran. Let's bring in Maine Senator Angus King, a member of the Armed Services and Intelligence Committees. Senator, thanks for coming in. I wonder, what is your goal with this push?
Well, our goal is to reestablish what the Constitution says, which is that Congress shall have the power to declare war. Congress shall declare war. This is a power that Congress has largely abdicated over the past 70 years. And by the way, this is not just about President Trump. Tim Kaine and I and John McCain and others brought forward similar resolutions during the Obama administration. So it's not aimed at any particular president. It's aimed at the principle that we shouldn't be taking our country to war on the decision of one individual. That's what the framers of the Constitution clearly decided, and we think we ought to honor that provision.
Some of your Republican colleagues, as you know, are sharply opposed to this move, however, and they do believe it is about President Trump and Iran. Here's Republican Cory Gardner on our program a little earlier. Listen in.
Today's resolution will make the United States appear weak and divided should it succeed. The president has a responsibility and an obligation to consult and work with Congress, but that doesn't mean the president should unilaterally be stripped by Congress of his ability to protect this country from terrorism.
A fair shot for you, Senator, to react to that.
Well, nobody is arguing, and in fact, the resolution itself has an express provision that says the president retains the power to defend the country, to react in a way against any attack. That's in the resolution. There's going to be a Risch amendment, a Jim Risch amendment in a few minutes, which I'm going to vote for, that's going to reiterate that. But where I differ is it doesn't strip this president of power. It basically says this is what the Constitution says, and we ought to honor it. Getting into a war with Iran is a big deal. It's a country of 80 million people, very sophisticated military. We were on the verge of war about 3.5 weeks ago, and all this says is that if it's really important for us to enter into a war like that, the Congress should say so. And again, I keep coming back to the express words of the Constitution. This isn't something anybody made up recently, and it's something that we have been fighting for 5 or 6 years around here.
Senator Angus King, we appreciate you coming in, explaining your views, and we'll watch the debate closely. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, sir.